Go. We have Joe here. She said that it should be on me for a minute, so I can introduce the space. I can say indeed, and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you for being here right now. Sorry for being a little bit late. Today's stream topic has been titled about the ways in which we wake up. Is that how I titled it?
I have no idea.
You might have a
The way
how we
wake
wake up. Talked about how we wake up. This morning, Noodle hollered in the other room to wake us up. He does this thing where he gets into these anxieties and then he starts screaming out loud about it. And we woke up that way. And it did kind of shape our day a little bit. And the conversation has been in so many ways about the ways in which we wake up. And I feel like I want to make it almost like a little bit of a esoteric conversation instead of it being a necessarily in person, you waking up to have this live stream in your life right now kind of thing. I'm curious, and maybe we can start the conversation about that. Shows what does waking up look like for me, especially? I'm asking this question from the perspective of as a species. How can we? Yeah, actually, I think that's a good place to start. Actually, I think one of the ways that I need to wake up is in not allowing myself to be as reactive as I can be. All right. We had a little bit of a conversation about it yesterday with how quickly I move. And, you can see it in my body. Hey, Gavity Goo is here.
Gibbity give.
Gavity Goo. We love you, bro. I can be pretty reactive in my body language. And I think it is something that stems from my mind at first. I remember something that I'm actually very proud of at the start of my streams, right? The very start. Good morning. Love you, cuties. We love you, Gab. At the start of my streams, and maybe you can attest to this as well, Joe, you were there for those, when there would be environmental irritants, like my dad starting to grind something for some reason in the middle of my stream, it would affect me a lot, right? Sometimes at the point of me being vocal about it. And I noticed, at least in my own behavior, by the end of the time that I was on the farm, I was still just as perturbed by it. Like that, I won't deny. But I was saying less about it on one point. At the very least, I would stop asking my dad to stop as well. And I don't know if I was any more awakened, for being in that way. But it did feel like a certain progress. And I'll take that as a mindfulness that maybe there is still more upwards trajectory for me in store. That maybe as I continue to grow, I'll wake up more. See, Sam is here too. How we wake up, confusion, anger, depending on how good my dream was. Confusion and anger does. That's definitely, yeah. I think we both probably had a morning like that. We have KSH here again. KSH has been a new person that's been joining stream. He's very obsessed with you, actually. Every single day asks us about you. I had good dreams this morning. I was waking up to Lois next to me. I can always count on Louis next to me. I can always count on him. I can to be so sweet and tender. Louis is a husky, to clarify to those that don't know. Yeah, I'm not gay. If you were thinking that I'm gay for a second, I'm actually not gay. I'm just dog owner.
Just a little gay.
Just I say no homo before we get in bed together, so it doesn't count, okay? We love you, Gabs. That is cute.
Just the perfect amount of gay.
I don't know if Gab knows this. I don't know if you know this. You've met him. Yeah, Louis, my cousin.
Oh.
You've met Louis.
I was going to say Louis the dog?
No,
Gab?
not that Louis. Yeah, my uncle and my cousin and his baby as well now, right? Are all Louis. Yeah. Bunches of Louis. Louis has always been a very human name in my mind, Gabs. It is a pretty name though. You are a little jokester.
Little one.
Just a little one. Just a wee bitty.
Like this big.
Yeah.
A little tiny
I
jokes.
do like that joke.
In my mind, for some reason, whenever we read that comment, I imagined like a little tiny person running around, just like
Being a little jokester.
little
Runs
tiny
into your
jokes.
room, tells you a joke, runs back out again.
That's silly.
Hey, Shouty. Kinda cute. She is, isn't she? Thank you. Thank you, Sam. You were getting hit on the interwebs. You were getting called a Shouty. Heading to the Coastal Comic Con next month. Nice.
Oh.
That sounds fun. I didn't know there was a Coastal Comic Con.
Yeah, like San Diego area or like San Diego Comic Con. I thought that was in June. Man, that's where like the big Comic Con is. That's where all the cool people go. Oh my goodness.
I've obviously never been to Comic Con.
I've actually never been to one either, but
Maybe we can do that together at some point.
day
I know
I
it.
think
I think it's expensive to go to Comic Con, isn't it? Like $300.
I don't know if it's that much. But I mean, like
Maybe
you
you
have
can
to
tell
bring
us.
a lot of money with you because art's expensive. So
Yeah, if you
you're gonna
want some stuff, I've bought. Like we had something called Rage in South Africa that was as close to our Comic Con as you can get. And I bought myself a Deadpool poster from a guy who drew it for me. I like he was like
right there.
right there. He asked me what pose do I want, and
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
cool.
I want him holding his sword like this, and I want him pointing his gun like that. And then he was like, okay, give me 45 minutes or something like that. And then I came back 45 minutes later, and
How much?
I want to say it was 400 rand. So $20, $22.
Dang!
Yeah, it was relatively speaking way cheaper
In
than.
my mind, I'm like thinking of yeah, that's
And for me, that was a lot of money. That was like 50% of my entire day's budget that I spent on
damn.
a piece of paper. And I wish I cherished it more, but it got thrown away eventually, which is a big shame.
That's for the experience and the story.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun going there
For
with
this
my
moment
friends.
right now.
It was
Every moment that it comes up after.
for me it was cool to see a real artist kind of thing, right? Like we didn't have much of
artist
those
at
in
work.
South Africa, yeah. And then getting to watch this guy, like put down body shapes on a piece of paper and
I
then
bet you do have it. You say you don't have it much in South Africa. I bet you do. It's just less connected there in the way that you don't know where it does exist because like it can't really necessarily flourish without the connectivity that
the only
there.
the only other artists that I've ever seen outside of like a space like that was in high school with there being like an art class.
It's like high. It's like a high. What's the word I'm looking for? A lot of people in one high
High density.
density kind of thing. You saw it because there was a lot of people there to pick from to where like all of these different people like there's going to be an artist in that area. Whereas before, out there in the wild, you're not looking for artists.
True. And if you think about the space that I'm from, it's literally a little farmer town. An artist has nothing to offer of value.
Right,
Right,
exactly.
it's
I mean,
like-
that job isn't going to necessarily flourish. That hobby.
Nope.
Somebody who's doing art that's really good at art is like doing it for themselves, right?
Yeah. And that really is how it is. Like, and I feel there were like moments as a child. My mom and my dad bought this painting one time from an artist that had passed away, and they brought it home. And even then, the conversation was had about the value of the art and the potential appreciation of value of the art because the artist had died, kind of thing, right? So even like as a child, like that young, I was awakened, since that is our stream topic, to the fact that art is weird. Like art
How
really.
can you put a price on passion?
Not only that, but the fact that the price goes up once the passionate one dies.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the thing that really messed with me. I was like, You only get to really start making money with your art after you're dead.
Imagine Van Gogh.
Yeah, exactly. Like Van Gogh sells one painting, and he sold that one painting out of pity. Part
He
of me,
didn't sell one. Did he really only sell one painting?
only one to his brother, I believe. I think that's right. Let me. I wish I had the
What?
secondary screen.
Seriously?
Yeah, check it. I think he only sold one in his entire life. Never mind even the millions that it's now worth. Check.
He produced over 900 paintings and 1,100 drawings, which I think he only did in a matter of like 10 years or something like that, right? Because he was only an artist in his late 20s till the time that he died, which is like later, what, in his 30s or 40s? How many did he sell?
Yep, one.
The Red Vineyard. Ooh, and it's not even like, I mean, I hate to say this, a very
Good one.
good one.
I like it. Like that's pretty to me. It's not his best work, but to me it's still beautiful.
Wow,
It's no Starry Night, but
and he was seen as like a manic basically because he had episodes.
yeah.
What were these? He painted his best paintings before he had like an epileptic seizure because he was seeing colors brighter.
Oh wow.
Did you know
I
that?
didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
I didn't know that he had some sort of mental disorder.
Oh yeah.
So here, like I want to like almost like read this little bitty. It's like the known sale. The Red Vineyard is the only fully documented major and verified sale of a painting during his lifetime, and he sold it for 400 francs.
I wonder what that was.
That's what I'm wanting to ask now as well. How much was and is
How much was 400 francs relative to 1888?
yeah? How much francs?
See.
Francs in bread price of the time. I think that's a good metric, right?
Of the time of 1988, you need to specify that.
I think it's yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's
Oh.
language modeling. Yossi, okay, he could buy himself like 1.7 tons of bread.
that's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread. That's like, it's like more than he could buy himself like at least 2,500 pounds of bread for that painting that he sold. 1 kg.
I don't measure. I don't.
So daily survival, 100 francs.
6 months worth of bread.
Yeah, it was 6 months worth of bread for one person in that era. Okay, so he got like 2 years worth of bread from selling a single painting. 400 francs represented 80 to 100 days of manual labor during the time. All right, respect.
Like 2 weeks of work. Two
2 weeks
to
of
4
work
weeks of work.
for 2 years worth of. What do you mean, like the price, or for like the how much he could have earned?
Well, I'm thinking like I work 80 hours or 40 hours a week, right? So like 80
yeah,
hours. Oh, 80 days.
80 days to 100 days of manual labor.
Whoo, that's a lot of. That's go Van Gogh.
Right? I mean, like he only got to sell the one, but that's still pretty cool. And then who did he sell it to? Does it say? Evidence suggests he sold a self-portrait. Nah, he did not
So that's
achieve
just
fame.
the only one that was like notable.
Like actually earned something. Kind
Yeah,
of
I'm sure
thing.
his brother didn't give him that much money.
Yeah, who did he sell it to? To Anna Bosch, a Belgian impressionist painter and art
Ooh,
collector.
okay.
Was the only female
lady.
member of the avant-garde
The avant-garde artistic group.
avant-garde artistic group. Less what is that? 20? Yeah, the 20. Oh, very cool. The 20. She was the only woman in 20 people that actually made into that group. She was the sister of Eugene Bosch, and another impressionist painter who was close friend of Van Gogh. There is the connection. I knew there was something that.
They were buddies, and then she was.
And then it was like, come on, sister, you like paintings. Come and help my homie out. And she was like, oh, okay, I'll fucking buy your.
You don't know that? Maybe she was like, I believe in this guy.
I believe she purchased the painting in January for 400 francs while it was being exhibited at the annual The 20
Nice.
show in Brussels. The motivation: as a fellow artist, she admired Van Gogh's talent and likely bought the work both for its artistic merit and as a gesture of support.
Same thing for you and your Jupiter painting.
Yep. Same thing for me and Mojo, even. I'll say. You better not be the only person that ever buys one of my arts, Mojo, if you're here, bro.
Mm.
Love is true. Mojo actually sent me a message
I was
recently.
gonna say, I have your notebooks around here. I have a notebook of yours around here somewhere. I have your sticker that I bought from Redbubble.
It's true. It's true. No, I'm not meaning it
Kristen
like
wears a
that.
shirt.
Yeah, I mean, you friends have been supporting my work. I think it's more a matter of like Mojo is the first one in the same way. Like Mojo gave me
So-
enough money to buy bread, kind of thing. I could buy myself like at least. Let's do the quick maths. You know what? I can kind of do it in my head. About 50 days. I could buy like 50 days worth of bread for the amount of cash that he sent me. Love you. Let's start a GoFundMe for a haircut. Yes. In order for me to cut my hair, I need at least $1,000. Not because that's how much a haircut costs, but you'll have to give me $1,000 before I cut my hair. I'm keeping my hair. Thank you very much. Let's see. I did miss a few.
Puff Daddy.
Oh
Puff
my
Daddy's in the chat.
goodness, Puff Daddy. Trey is saying a lot of things. All right. Flock of geese, the city variant. Sorry, I'm late for stream. Was making a costume for Comic Con. That does sound fun.
$3 a person. That's awesome.
The one I'm going to was $3 a person. They already confirmed what celebrity is coming next year.
Nice.
I'm not really.
Is Alex Party one of them? Dave Korea. Those are two, like, the Zero Friends crew. Way Shack.
I have no idea what you're
Oh,
talking
man. Such cool artists. Those are some of my favorites at Comic Con.
Are they like comic book artists kind of thing?
It's comic book style. They derived a lot of inspiration from comic artists like Mobius.
Movies.
Mobius is one of the greats. Yeah, they're not comic book artists. Dave Korea has bought blank comic books, like blank covers, and then painted his own and then sold those.
That is
So
pretty
that's
fun.
pretty cool. So you can say they're kind of comic artists. They're definitely comic nerds.
I mean, if you're going to go to Comic Con, you probably have to be. I'm going to Ghostface as Ghostface Scarecrow this year.
Cool.
That is pretty cool. Gob says dope. I was actually thinking of being Jeepers Creepers for it, but I like to save him for when I'm a scare actor. The movies are good. Hi everyone, this lovely Wednesday. afternoon. PD sowing his little sprinkles of chaos as he does. Jeepers Creepers for a Hond. Are you getting a Resident Evil 9? Probably not. I haven't played one of the Resident Evils.
I've not played one for like a while.
I don't know.
Oh goodness, it must be like at least 8 years.
I mean, like there's 9 games out, and there's like a one every 2-year cadence or something like that. It's been a while. Yeah, like I never.
They're fun to cosplay. Well, I mean, they're fun to see people cosplay. I've never cosplayed
Oh, of course,
My
like
friend Nate cosplayed it. Well, didn't cosplay it. It was Halloween, so.
Resident Evil, Silent Hill. It's also like it is Silent Hill. Silent Hill is part of the Resident Evil world, isn't it? Or Silent Hill, I think it was.
I think so, right?
Think so as well. I've like seen the Silent Hill like Triangle Man costumes, like, but those are the only one that I can really identify. And then maybe like the big lady in white, that one I know, I think, and then that new baddie, I think like just a big guy with a hammer or something. That was also a Resident Evil character. Darren says, "Morning. How I wake up way too early.
I'm trying to get my hair to not look like I just woke up.
Your hair looks great. Everybody tell her in chat
stop.
that her hair looks
stop that.
amazing.
Don't do that.
Tell her quick. Tell her a lot of times."
Shut your mouth.
Gobs, guess what they have in South Carolina from Jeepers Creepers? What's this stream about? Today's stream is about how we wake up, right?
With awareness.
With awareness.
What is waking up? Waking up is a raising of awareness.
I like that.
But
That is
whether it be for the day, your subconscious waking up, or your unconscious becoming conscious.
like we started the stream topic by talking about like actual waking up, like the process of just opening your eyes to another day and all of the things that can come with it, right? What does it look like? But as Joe kind of just, did for us as well, is that we did kind of steer it into the more ethereal, metaphysical kind of perspective of like what does waking up as a species look like. And I think Joe very aptly just said it, that we need to wake up with awareness,
Raising awareness,
raise our awareness.
mindfully operating, I say, as I mindlessly try to get this hair off of me.
I'm being aware, totally gonna be aware.
Totally aware.
Any second now I'll be aware, not you worry. I was answering Darren. Melting people, Dan is here. I just clipped my fingernails and now I'm looking dapper. I actually had a whole thing about thinking about needing to clip my fingernails.
No, you need to paint them. Just kidding.
I've told Joe that I probably would be painting my
I don't
fingernails.
think you can handle it.
It's the time and effort, and then I paint them and they look nice for 20 seconds and then they start chipping off and then they
It's because
scream.
we can't sit still long enough for them to cure.
Yeah. Need to put my fingers in a vice grip while I wait for them to dry. I don't know, for some reason, I just went down the rabbit
Yeah,
hole
I
of
did
like
too.
wanting to celebrate that and be like, send me photos in chat. Send me photos of your nicely trimmed fingernails. Yes, it's the truck from part 1 when the creeper opened the door and put his hat on. I'm so lost, Trey. But I'm happy that you're stoked. We got Lane here.
Hey, it's Lane.
Lane, hello. Chris says, let's start a GoFund for a haircut.
Yeah.
God found that funny. Dang it, Dan. You made me look. Mine be way too long. The fingernails. Yeah, you and me, bro. It's time. Boom. Roast. Get roasted, Lamau. Cousin Eddie from National Lampoon's Vacation Series is coming. Like, Trey is like...
You know Cousin Eddie, right?
No, I didn't know. I've known nothing that Trey has said. Like, literally, not the Jeepers Creepers, not the ghostly face or whatever that was. I've like legit
Just all of these.
not a single thing
We
I
call
understand.
people like you unpop culture.
Yes, yes. I am not culturing any pops. I promise. I get mine from the grocery store.
What?
All of my pops. I'm sorry. You can like culture yogurts and stuff, and I don't. Eccentric. You can tell that. Say that again, Tripster. I could clip mine last week because I couldn't, I guess, clip mine last week because I compressed my ulnar nerve while sleeping. Made my left hand numb for like a week. That does not sound like a vibe. I woke up with a little bit neck tightness. Like if I move like this, hurts. Hurts a lot.
Need to get you in at Sam's chiropractor.
It sounds like a plan. I actually was thinking about chiropractors today on my yoga mat. Like the way that
I need to visit mine.
the way that I ride my wheel. I think it's because I rode it for 6 hours yesterday.
Not consecutive,
Uh,
right? I'm assuming.
I mean,
I thought you told me you wrote it for 3.
no, like my Whoop score. Like I had it. I had my Whoop tracking, and I did pause it when I came back inside to take Noodle out and stuff. So my Whoop metric was like I said yesterday that I rode for 60 kilometers, 35 miles. I said not 3.5 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, 35 miles of riding, and because I ride it for so long, I can feel my back like compensating for the way in which I'm moving, and I can feel that on my yoga mat as well. And I was like thinking to myself, we've been doing this thing. Like one of our measures is whether or not we can put our, feet behind our heads in our like after our shavasana. And I've been getting closer to that, and I've been feeling better again. But I was wondering, do I need chiropractor now? Like, can I do this myself, kind of thing? And I don't know if I need one.
I feel like with chiropractic, and don't quote me because I'm not a doctor, but it never hurts to get reset or to have like a second opinion, right? We're kind of faulty as humans, especially people that aren't in that field. So like, maybe it could hurt. Maybe it could hurt. I can't say it never hurts. Hear those absolute words, but likely it wouldn't hurt to get a professional opinion on anything ever, really, right?
And my mind is fantasizing about those like head strap things that they have that they pull your head with.
Yeah, I guess you gotta be able to trust whoever it is that you go to. Do your research.
There's burpees on the roof.
No, it's not Burberry's, it's this plant. You're shaking the chair.
Oh wow. I did not know that I was doing that. I guess that's how it happens.
You're thinking there's birds on the roof.
I did think there was birds on the roof, yeah. All right. I'll do your nails for you, Dan. That's nice. I'll do your nails for you, baby. Dan Gover, the actor from Jeepers Creepers, is coming next year for Comic Con. Are you already planning your next year trip? I don't want to alarm you, Trey, but it is still February.
Hey, if they're announcing the actors and like fandom,
It's true.
dog.
You get to be stoked about it already. I have an inappropriate question.
Don't ask it.
Gobs. I think you follow, so yes or no. What are you asking?
That opens a tab.
I'm just bad about it. My buddy is always telling me to trim my raptor claws. They just grow like weeds. I think mine has been growing.
I broke mine yesterday. Look at that awkward shape. I'm gonna have to fix that.
Where am I looking?
Right, this one.
Oh, I see. I do see. Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, not fun.
You probably can like feel it hooking onto your finger if you. Yeah, I don't think I've cut my nails once since getting here. Have I?
I don't know.
No, I have. I have once before. That's why this one is so long because I didn't trim it with my kalimba on mine. But that's how much my nails have grown since I got to America. I don't know if that's a lot or not a lot. On mine. We got. Still don't understand what that means, but Lane says it's been increasingly more difficult to wake up lately.
It's because we're getting closer to daylight savings time. That's what I think.
That's because you're getting old, Lane.
Oh.
You are now getting old. I'm just poking fun at you. Oh, I hope that you're sleeping early enough. Do you have a set schedule? That apparently is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. It's like, it's not always easy to control when we wake up or when we go to sleep. Sorry. Yeah, it's a lot. It's not always easy for us to control when we go to sleep, but we can control when we wake up in the
Corey's
morning.
here.
Corey.
Hey.
The Ninja Nanner. Also, love. I feel like I want to read those comments already, but I don't want to miss the ones that came before. Gob says, when I wake up, my brain is still in the dream space for about a minute, and I'm thinking about my most recent dream. And until recently, I would realize I have to get ready for my job, which I don't enjoy, and that felt yucky. And I'm thinking I won't be feeling that way anymore. Yeah, especially having like built yourself this fractal. Part of me wants to like hold room for it not always being, I think you said it this morning, like sunshine and rainbows. But I think there's a matter of like autonomy that's gonna come into your life, Gob, that's more valuable than anything, right? Like for me, I get especially like that when it comes to like my masculine need to control, right? And I feel like you have in that way kind of like controlled your environment a little bit.
What's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you've probably been kind of feeling stagnant in the place that you're at, and now you do have an opportunity to create something new with a new job. So I think with anywhere and anything that you go in life, there's going to be the good and the bad. You're going to be creating this, like, I'll say ball of relativity of like, I'm here now, and these are the things that I like, and these are the things that I hate, and they all exist in this ball because I'm here. You know, it's relativity. So going into a place where you now feel like you can have control over like how you show up in that space again and start over kind of brand new, like it is uplifting to head towards a future you can build kind of thing.
Wisdom you shared earlier about the raising awareness and waking up with awareness. That could be one thing that you now have the opportunity to do, is that you get to wake up with the awareness that this is something that you earned for yourself, right?
Worked hard for. Yeah. You deserve this. Deserve. There's that word again.
Yeah. We talked about deserving and, you know, how it's also relative that what but I believe deserving means different for me than it might mean for Joe. And then Joe said something that I haven't really considered in so many words, is that whether something or someone deserves something or not is usually a judgment that is made, right? And in that way, how we judge what is and isn't deserved is also another layer of nuance. I think you deserve just the good stuff. I don't know if you'll get just the good stuff, but I believe you deserve it because you were beautifully created and very loved. I wake up feeling super refreshed and alert. Dan says, I have yet to meet someone who can match my energy first thing in my morning. Do you think I could match him?
You do wake up ready to like. I wake up singing with a song in my head, but it takes me a little bit to like get to the point where I feel like singing that song. Right? If that makes any sense, that's a good like judge of my energy in the morning.
To give you some.
But he wakes up like literally the kind of person. Oh my gosh, turning the light on.
I was about to say turning the light on. So yesterday, like I like when I wake up, it needs to be bright, right? Like technically our brains work that way as well. The circadian rhythm wants that brightness. And me and Joe have been waking up at
Such a bright
7.
light.
And then we're like in the darkness, in the coziness of our bed. And then you're in that like state of like I'm awake but I'm not awake. And then yesterday I think for the first time I turned the lights on at like 7ish so that we can start waking up. And then like maybe 5 minutes pass of us having chats and I'm like, wow, aren't you noticing how much more wakeful we feel? And I could like hear it in the way that we were talking. And she's like, no, I'm not feeling wakeful. I don't want you to establish this pattern of turning the light on in the morning.
We need a different light. That light is way too bright.
It might be. Yeah, and if we're gonna get a different light, we should even get like a different color as well, maybe.
Or one that like slowly turns on. That would be rad.
Or one that beam forms straight onto our faces. And then if you move your face, it follows your face. Boom.
Sounds miserable. Why do you like pain so much?
Life is pain. All life is pain. It's about like riding the curve, I think, at this point. Gotta let the nails cure, then top coat, and then they stay pretty for longer. Of course, Lane knows the tricks.
Lane's fingernails are probably painted right now.
I won't be surprised. Lane does look cool. I think I've seen Lane with like painted fingernails. I'm thinking about that black outfit of his right now.
Yeah, I know, right? I showed him Lane.
Yeah,
I showed him. I was like, look how beautiful Lane is.
It's very cool. I have been all over with the sleep. For me, exhaust the mind and body equals good sleep. I don't know if mental exhaustion helps me, but physical exhaustion definitely does. You feeling?
Physical exhaustion. If my physical and mental can meet, that's whenever I get good sleep for sure. That's why I like to outrun. That's why I like to run. Running is so good for the mind, like because I don't know. There's a lot of science and stuff behind it. I don't know enough to quote it myself, but like basically when you push your body to a point to where it has to focus on building the body back up, recovering the body. It has less energy to focus on trying to fix these mental problems these mental hurdles that we create for ourselves, because that's really what it is.
Breaking through them mentally kind of thing as well, like that whole, yes, I want to stop right now, but actually I can keep going. And then you keep going, and then your body is again like, oh, I want to stop. And then your mental is like, no, we're going to keep going.
Yeah. Once you can reach that point of exhaustion, you do get really great sleep. And I don't know. That's my anecdote. That's my case study of myself.
Hit your strain targets is what Joe says.
Hit your strain targets. Get a whoop.
So, yeah, I was like thinking about the whoop this morning, where I was like, if you're not a physically active person, I think the whoop would be discouraging, in fact, to have on your body even.
I don't know.
Like if you did nothing.
It depends on how, it's a tool. It depends on how you receive the information and react to it.
True. It does help me at least be mindful of my sleep. Alrighty. Same Dan. I make coffee for you, Dan. Nice. Sam has agreed to keep me occupied every single morning, no later than 7 a.m. for each day I visit. Thanks, Sam. That does sound like fun. Same Dan, but my body loves a sleep routine, so I always sleep well no matter what. And if I wake up in the middle of the night, I go crazy. Love you, Joe. Yeah, waking up in the middle of the night is not my idea of a fun time either. Uh, I think 2 nights ago I woke up 24 times, Gob. I usually sleep through the night. That night I woke up 24 times. How did you know 24 times? Because my whoop told me. It told me that was like, ew, why did you keep waking up throughout the night? Did you give him a grape?
He can't bite you if he's got a grape in his mouth.
It's true. You hear that? You think that's funny?
You say hi.
Hello.
Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Are you gonna wave?
Maybe he's just trying to catch his balance. It's like, I'm going to get balanced any second. There you
Hi.
go. Hi.
He's not gonna
Holds
wave
onto
again.
his grape. Mm. Yummy, yummy. Probably going to drop those grape skins on us.
Yeah, he's not gonna eat it.
I don't know why he doesn't eat the skins.
That's just a bird thing. A lot of fruits, and I think it's because a lot of fruits and stuff.
Have astringent skins.
Well, I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know enough to tell you why they do that. Squirts grape juice in your eyeball.
Little dude. You make good as coffee, don't you, Gob? He was a barista at one point. I do admit I know what I'm doing. What date is the wedding? 4th of April is the date we're aiming for. Chiropractic can hurt in the long term. I looked into a while ago. It was a weird history of practice. Technically, it is not an official science. It's true. I'm with you on that, Lane. I'm with both of you on that as well. That's why I was like thinking this morning. He's such a messy eater.
Birds are messy and wasteful.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that. Birds are really wasteful.
Yeah, they're known as gardeners of the forest because of how wasteful they are. It helps to plant seeds
Yeah,
to spread.
like the incomplete fruit helps grow some stuff at the bottom. Yeah, like birds have this way on the farm where they'll only eat a fruit enough that it can't be eaten anymore.
Take one bite of each piece.
Literally, take bite out of each piece, and
The
then
first bite's always the best bite of everything that you eat. So, like, why not have a first bite of every other fruit?
that's nice.
Just kidding.
Yeah, it's fun to be a bird, I guess.
That's what the fruit wants. That's why the fruit is sweet.
There's just one bit to
Wants to
take a
be
one
spread.
bite, not all of the bites. He's really working that
He's
skin.
having a good time.
Yum yum. Likes himself a grape. I can, Lane. That's important is finding a good one. My chiropractor went to school, then apprenticed under someone with an established practice and learned more. We got Corey, finally they were there. So was I the only one who saw this happening a few years ago? Pretty sure once I met Jo, but my first thought was something along the lines of she would be a good match for Melty. That's awesome. Yeah. Like me and Jo actually had a conversation, I think lightly about it, but I wasn't as clear about it that seeing Jo, one of the first photos that Jo posted on our Discord group was her with Xander. And even that photo, I was like, I think I like this girl.
That's funny.
Wrong time. Dude, I hate this daylight savings one. We lose an hour. Yeah. And is it happening soon?
It happens in springtime. So yeah, it's pretty soon. Relatively soon.
Relatively soon.
It's 6 months after November.
Heard Sam. I was certainly scared away from chiropractic just from a few horror stories. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to put this back on your...
No, that's not. There you go.
Eat your little bitties.
No, you're missing a whole piece of grape. Right there.
There you go.
Nope, still
Works
nothing
it
on
more.
that one. Still nothing on that one either.
Where's my
Still
grape?
nothing on that one.
You've already...
He's gonna start making himself frustrated.
There's no more grape left in your grape. Oh, you took all the grape out.
Yep, still nothing.
Throws it on me. What a fractal. I repent. I repent, and I am saved. Boom. That's how easy it is. Now I can go and sin extra. And then I just repent. And then I sin all I want. And then I repent some more about it. So that I can sin again. I should stop. I'm sorry. Or am I sorry? Actually, I'm gonna sin instead. Actually, no, I'm gonna sin more because I've been told to repent. And then I can repent afterwards. And then sin again. Daylight savings is March 8th. It's just a couple of weeks, y'all. Literally just 2-ish weeks. 16 days. The 16 days and we're daylight savings again. Yep. March 8th is when it's happening. Right? Yeah, it's happening soon. We're losing. Apparently we're losing an hour. I don't know what that means. But I am going to be following your friends' schedule this time. I'm going to be Say Life Davings as well with you all. Hurt Sam. Scared Away. Manner, Nanner. Gab, True Dan. But you get one in evening. You get one in the evening. Also, I like getting up while dark so I can get up with the birds. Yeah. It's still technically darkish when we wake up, but it's not dark enough to be pitch black kind of thing. Hell yeah, I earned it. The firm called Friday and asked to put my start date back a week. Is that a good thing? Could be. Gives you time. They're a big client, paid big money for rush orders. They paid me for the week anyway. First week at work is paid. Nice. That is pretty nice. Vacation? Okay. Yeah. Paid vacation. My first I just got a new job and my first week is a paid vacation. It's like, oh, think I like this job. I think this job is gonna be a good fit. I like the amount of daylight we get, Darren, but man, fuck losing an hour. Yeah, they need to stop that. They're gonna stop it at some point. Soon. Soon, America. Soon you will stop saving daylight and we'll start savoring. We're gonna start savor daylight instead of saving daylight. Yes. And all of us will start meditating together for peace and do yoga and stuff. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen soon. Any second now. My dad is proud of me, by the way, because I left space for allowing him to care. And that felt very nice. Warm and fuzzy. Gravity goo. Bro, I had a whole thing today on the yoga mat. I think it was on the yoga mat. No. I was doing yoga, but it wasn't this morning. It was yesterday. Where I was thinking about us talking about our dads in stream yesterday. And how I felt part of me wanted to honor my dad more and talk about all of the good that he's done as well in that way, instead of just the things that we don't necessarily appreciate. Right, and hearing this is making me happy. Gab said, "My dad is proud of me, by the way. I left space for allowing him to care, and that felt very nice, warm and fuzzy. It's super wholesome. I have a garden in my gnome. That moment when screw a light in the morning. My mattress is hooked up to a hydraulic system that flips me out of bed like a pancake. As white LEDs bathe me in bright white light every day. Well, joke's on you, Dan. I didn't go to sleep. Oh, I never even slept. I was just hovering my head above the pillow. That's why I have neck pain. I didn't even. And then as soon as my alarm, I was running. Dude. How did something just happen? Something just happened because the like count just went up. What is happening? Who's doing that? Look at the like count. It just went up to 21. It went from 3 to 21 like that.
Is there a comment that you made about hovering your head above your pillow?
You like that? That was funny. All right, I have a garden in my closet. That you do, gravity goo. Then I eat 1 jar of mayonnaise and a gallon of black coffee. You only eat 1 jar of mayonnaise That's where you lose again.
That
I
reminds me of your friend.
Christian, Christian. Like
He
I've
actually will do
I've
that.
never been shocked by opening a like cupboard. You do call it cupboards, do you?
Pantry,
Yeah,
cabinet.
opening a pantry cabinet. I opened his pantry cabinet, and I wish I was joking when I say this. I open it and I see like 16 to
Pantry cabinet.
20 jars of mayonnaise. More mayonnaise than I've like seen in a house. The only time I've ever seen that much mayonnaise is literally at the store on the shelves. And I'm like, bro, why do you have 16 jars of
Some people
mayonnaise?
hoard toilet paper. Christian
Yeah,
hoards
16,
mayonnaise.
16 jars of mayonnaise in his pantry. And I'm like, why do you have 16 jars of mayonnaise? And he goes, don't judge me. I thought they were going to stop selling that kind of
Oh, he
mayonnaise
legit.
in South Africa. Yeah, he was
Oh,
stockpiling,
that's so funny.
making sure that he has his good mayonnaise, the mayonnaise that he likes. And then he will, while eating a meal, like scoop mayonnaise out of a fork, all right, like pudding, to put it on his food. And I'll watch him. I'm like, you should stop. You should stop doing that. I can't imagine your heart and poor kidneys just having a good time with you doing that to them. But the gallon of black coffee, that one, like I imagine you would like turn into some sort of biological weapon than if you actually did that to yourself. Can you imagine? I should stop imagining what would come out of your body if you did. It's nice having you here. There's a big influx of new friends. Welcome. I do one of these live streams
Hey, Kate.
every day. And it's nice to have you here on this day. Kate, I don't ever run out of mayo. Always 3 jars deep. That's a lot of jars of mayonnaise.
Stop. He doesn't want to smell your death breath.
Yeah, his breath smells great. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Very wonderful. First, my normal some mayonnaise. There we go. Then I eat 1 jar of mayonnaise. Church today? Yes, this is church. And we're in it today.
That's a good yawn.
I'm so confused about what's happening with the like count. It went up to 25 and now it's back
Wow.
down to 17.
Got some thumbs down.
There's something happening. Now it's back down to 11.
Nah, don't worry about
There's
it.
something happening. What the fuck is happening?
Let it happen.
Oh, what is happening? It doesn't. I was at some sort. Now down to 9.
You're reacting quickly again.
It's true. Starts blinking in slow motion. Tunes my brain down. Now it's back up to 12. There's some sort of someone. Whoever is doing it is laughing.
Goes back to reacting.
Well, whatever you're doing, that goes back up to 24. Whatever you're doing, it's
working.
it's affecting. It's just not something that I'm used to. Back down to 50. It's messing with my brain. It's like, how is that happening? I think it's a pattern interrupt. I think that's what's happening to me right now. We got bird up. 4th of April heard.
Bird's
Yeah.
up.
Hey, John is here.
Hey, sup, Holmes?
I can see Melt's pain watching skin being discarded. Yeah.
He watched you eat all of
I
the
was about to
pineapple
say
skin.
John lived with me and he watched me eat the skin.
I was kind of. I wish I got to meet John.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
at
He was living.
he was
He'd
with-
already moved out.
he was staying a little bit longer with one of his like musician friends to like start their band together.
Oh,
So he wasn't as
Smelt?
like
Is that the Smelt band?
that's smelt. Yeah, smelt is our Afrikaans word for melt, and he
Is
called
it?
Yep, smelt.
Oh,
S and then the melt spelling.
I mean,
Smelt.
yeah. We use it. Yeah, interesting.
In English, it's like smelling something, but
Smelt?
yeah.
No, I mean, smelting is in. It's in like, where you take iron and you smelt stuff down, like you smelt the iron down. Blacksmithing. That's the word I'm looking for.
blacksmithing. Yeah, they smelt things too. Makes
Which is
sense.
still melting, but it for some reason, specifically in blacksmithing, I believe
called
it's called
smelt.
smelting.
I think it's because they don't melt it to a liquid. It's like you make it malleable. You don't really make it that soft. If it gets too soft, you basically have to start over. I've got that jungle in the house, Gab. You do any tropical plants? I have only gardened my flowers outside. I worked on the.
I would
the
love to see Darren's house. I
Me
I
too.
seriously get so excited every time you talk about it, Darren. Like,
You're gonna invite us out at some point, Darren, so we can come and see
just
your
be, I mean,
plants.
I'm a plant nerd. I've got over 60 plants in this house.
I can see Melt's pain watching the skin being discarded. It's hilarious. It really does. He does the same thing with the blueberries, right? And I watch him throw those antioxidant filled, like packages on the floor. I'm like, why are you doing that? It's good for you, you should be eating that. It's actually very good. I've been gradually waking up earlier, says Russell. Earlier and earlier because I just hired a new person in my department who's located in India. So I'm trying to maximize my overlap with her schedule. Yeah, me and Joe were doing similar things with like living in different time zones as well.
You were staying up late. I was trying to get up early, but I'm not good at getting up early.
I stayed up until like 2 a.m. very regularly because it did mean that I could get some more time with you. Daylight savings is March 8th, just a couple of weeks, y'all. It's true. So after years of speculation, I went through my grandpa's family tree and located our Scottish ancestry, which means if I get one in time, I can marry you guys and my clan Tartan.
What does
I don't
that
know what that
mean?
means as well, but it sounds cool. Yes, we got married in a clan Tartan. Our
Scottish
our minister. Is that what we call her? Do we call her a minister?
ordained minister. I don't think so. I don't know.
You get a minister, and then you get a ministerette.
Ministerettes.
Masculine and feminine.
Oh, I just
Ministerette. Fuck. How do you like? How do you can now fuck the bride. I mean, kiss the bride.
oh no. Oh no.
Really? You're in front of everybody? America would rather save on daylight than calories. It's true. We got Junior saying hi. Hi. Russell saying making blanket statements about people based on land they happen to live on is mega weird. It's true. I think it is a matter of like judgment as well. And sometimes it comes out that way when it's usually just observation too. Right? I like observing things. And then naming my observations when that can sometimes be something that's not appreciated. They make alarm clocks that have a big ring light that gradually get brighter and brighter.
Literally was just talking about how I wanted that to exist.
You were.
Well, maybe he said that because I said that.
I think maybe so. But I mean, still pretty cool. My second harvest is about properly cured now, and I have to wait to enjoy it. Cryy faces. I so badly want to try, Gob's plants.
You want to eat vegetables with gobs, we'll say it that way.
Sorry, I started reading the next Dan message and it disturbed me. Do you like eating the skin too, Melt? The skin of the mayo is the best part.
No. Swaggart style.
You need some help.
I like the skin of the swaggart.
You need to... Oh, I'm a picture person. Stop. Have mercy on
it's
my
like
foot
fruit
brain.
leather, but like with cheese culture, with yogurt cultures.
Why is this happening?
Oh,
What's
no.
happening?
This is ultimate cringe.
We got Kate asking, you guys getting snow? We got snow yesterday.
Did we?
We definitely did. I was
cold
riding in the
yesterday.
snow.
It was so
I was getting
cold.
little snowflakes getting into my face.
It was so cold. I don't know what he's up to.
Whoa. Yeah, we're getting snow. It's snowing out there. It's making more snowing. It's definitely snowing. It's nice. All right. Do you wanna cover the space? I have to now go to the bathroom. It's my turn.
Oh no! What am I doing?
Yeah.
Turn your.
That helps. Having a comment section helps a lot when the awkward hits.
Sam, if you want to be my apprentice, you can't be controlled by fear or even mayo. Silly. What about Swaggart? Thanks, Gob. So are you. What are we? Hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. You, like, seriously, such an integral part of the day. It's very, very enjoyable. In this house, Dan, we use Miracle Whip. Really, Sam? You're a Miracle Whip person? I I'll use either, I think, depending on the situation, depending on what's available. But I'm a Hellman's mayonnaise person. I like to put that in my deviled eggs, me personally. The only miracle is that stuff hasn't been globally banned, Sam. Goofy. Sending love from Asuniva Beach. Where's I'm sorry, I'm butchering that probably. I'm not sure where that's at. I'm globally uncultured. He's washing his hands. He'll be here soon. What is my favorite novel? Yours is The Alchemist. How do I pick a favorite novel? The Giver was always a good one. That was one that they made us read in school. Novel. I've been reading Christian's book. That's the one that I'm currently reading, still trying to finish. The Boy with a Wolf's Tale. I've been enjoying that. The Giver. I think The Giver is my favorite novel.
The Giver.
Such a good book. They turned it into a movie. I remember when they turned it into a movie. I was so excited about them turning it into a movie.
Recently? Or is...
Oh no, they turned it into a movie a long time ago. Ow, your hands are so cold.
Yeah. I had to watch them.
I'm trying to think of my favorite novel. Maze Runner was a good one that they turned into a movie as well. And I liked it much better as the books, like as the series.
Yeah, I watched, I think, only the first movie, and then I kind of lost interest after that.
Yeah, the books are where it's at. The movie was pretty, like, Hollywooded.
Pretty mid.
Pretty mid. It was fine. And the lead person was supposed to be, like, ugly. That's what he was known for, as being ugly. And what did they do? They cast a teen wolf guy, who's known to be like a teenage heartthrob to all the ladies. I'm like, what the heck? He's supposed to be an ugly dude. Now you got this guy that's like
hot,
not ugly.
Why did you make him hot? I wanted him to be ugly, Joe says. I like The Alchemist. I don't think I've read that one either. Snow, not starting here till 1 p.m. It's like snowing. I kind of want to sit out there a little bit and see it. Yep, Hellman's is the only respectable choice. That's the one that Darren. Dan, sorry. Like I get mixed up with Darren and Dan a lot.
Because they both have that.
Pink and D. Like, pink. Oh jeez.
I stopped it before I was like, no.
It's like I said it. The pink D's. I'm so sorry, Dad.
This stream, what is happening in this stream today?
We're good people, okay? Whatever this conclusion might let you reach. Christian is also a Hellman's man. That's all of the jars he had was all Hellman's jars, because I think Hellman's might be an American brand, right? Think so. International brand at the very least. It's not a South African brand. So when all of the kind of there was like some sort of weird like trade issue in South Africa, and then he thought they were going to be able to buy
tariff stuff, maybe.
Yeah, kind of thing. Remember?
So we stockpiled Hellman's mayonnaise.
That's the one thing. Just freaking Hellman's mayonnaise. Remember when I farted in the live stream on the front page?
I remember that. I do. It was cute. You handled it well, Gav. Like he did. He was like, "Oop, I farted," and then he just kept going. He just moved right past it. I like it was very on par with like Gav.
Front page of the internet fart feels like extra cool in that way. It's like,
and it wasn't like a gross fart. It was just like a fart, like, "Hey, I'm here."
Little toot fart. Yeah.
It was so funny. It was good times.
Movie Giver is so good.
Some divine expression. That's what he said. He followed up. He's like, "Oh, that was divine expression."
We talked about it like 2 days or 3 days ago. Oh yeah, Gab. I think even Gab, or was it Lane, or was it Dan? But we shared the whole fractal that the fart sound was probably one of the first
divine expressions.
Was one of the first sounds that was ever made. Yeah, kind of thing.
Babies blowing raspberries.
Exactly. That's what they start doing as well before they can vocalize. The Giver is the movie good? I don't think I've seen it.
You think so? You thought The Giver? It is kind of messed up, but it's one of those books that like explores things in a way that makes you question. Right? It's one of those. I like books or stories or movies or any type of like, tale that leaves you thinking about it in depth afterwards, and you like trying to figure out how you feel about it, gauging how you feel about it. Like when you walk away from it not knowing right? Questioning, more curious. That's the kind of stuff that I enjoy.
You haven't seen Mother, have you?
I have, and that was one of those movies where I'm like, do I hate this?
Yeah.
I definitely don't like the way I feel.
I don't like the way I feel either. I still don't like the way I feel after watching that movie.
But that's one of those movies too that
That
I'm just
stuck
like,
with us. Yeah, that movie, I couldn't shake that movie for like 3 weeks.
I still can't shake that movie. It's one of those movies where I'm like, damn. My brother hated it.
I can imagine.
My brother hated
My
it.
dad would also really hate that movie.
Yeah, he's like, I don't get it. I hate it. He's like, they went too far. It's too much.
It was too much.
It was too much.
It was definitely too much.
But-
Like, oh my goodness. I think if I had to have like a whoop on my arm, watching that movie would look like I'm fucking going on a marathon run.
It
Like,
was well. Was
it was,
it well
yeah,
done?
it was well done.
It was done. Like I finished it.
Yeah, me too.
I watched the whole thing.
I also like I
There's
was
movies
I was
that are-
like in baited horror. Like that was how I was like, oh my, what am I looking at? Am I seeing? My first stomach is also like saying something about it. Like it was not okay. But in the other way, like they definitely did achieve I think the point they were trying to get across. They got it across. Very much so. It was
Requiem
over the finish
for a
line.
Dream.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I think it's
no.
by the same person, and it's supposed to have the same kind of that movie producer or whoever it was, the director, somebody involved is known for making movies that are very just like heart wrenching in that way. Like it's kind of like over the top, glue you to your seat and strap in because this is going to be a lot to process kind of movies.
Anxiety watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, some movies will take it out of you. Ugh. Think about the way we dismiss, ignore, and quickly move on from a fart. What if the universe is a plume of fart that from God's incomprehensibly massive body, and God just quickly forgot and moved on from us? I don't honestly believe that, but what if? What if we were created by a massive spaghetti monster while we're at it, right? I do kind of like these kind of thought experiments as well. For me, it's more a matter of, like, I see God almost as like this, just like presence, all right? And it doesn't really care what it's present for, kind of thing. That because of the infinity that is, nothing can be bad, including a fart, including the movie Mother. Including the movie Mother, right? Even that God can be present for, kind of thing. I'm sure what if you stand in the right place, that if you stand in the right place in the universe, the sound of a distant supernova might be fart-like. That made me belly laugh then. All right. I think we have reached our 1 hour mark. I'd rather, before eating Miracle Whip. It's hilarious. I'd rather lick the bottom of an ostrich foot before eating Miracle Whip, someone said. I think I've read
you
most of
missed
them. Yeah, I switched to all messages in the meantime. We are getting snow. Shared that in this house then. We use Miracle
Skin of
Whip.
Swaggart.
Yeah, my stomach is... I haven't really eaten much yesterday, and I can feel my body being vocal about it, being like, how about we start eating? I haven't eaten a lot the day before that either, actually.
Does everybody think farts are funny? Like, is that a generationally... Is there... My mom...
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if my mom and dad found farts
Really?
that funny.
Oh, my mom thinks farts are so funny. And then I think farts are funny because I think farts were funny 90s humor, but I'm feeling like farts are becoming less funny. I mean, like, if you look at, like, I don't know, media, right? I say media, like movies. Like, in the 90s, that was, like, Ren and Stimpy era. Like, there was a lot more, like, gross humor. And then humor almost took a turn, like, I don't know, culture-wise.
Yeah,
I
my
don't think
parents...
farts are as funny as they used to be. Like, kids don't find farts as funny
No.
as I did when I was their age.
Like, my parents very much were against me watching like Cartoon Network kind of stuff as well. Like, they were very adamant about keeping me out of that like cycle. So I feel like farting was one of those. I don't know if it was something to be ashamed of kind of thing, but it wasn't something celebrated. I'll let you know about that at least.
The Giver. Have you seen The Giver?
I haven't actually.
Maybe we can watch that movie. Goop says it's good. Goob likes it. I liked it. It just wasn't as good as the book. The book,
We just had Gob saying, God's golden light descended upon me in meditation 2 days ago when I entered prayer. Still don't comprehend God, but I remain open. I'm still comfortable, just not knowing or having an answer. Yeah, the understanding that you know nothing is one of the most at peace kind of places that you can find yourself, kind of thing, right? Almost like the surrender, to say it in another word, Gobs. Or is that Dan? That was Gobs, right? Yeah. If you don't think farts are funny, what in the shit are you doing? YOLO, you need to laugh at farts. Jesus, Louise, laugh at a fart. Goddamn people, absolutely. That's the state that I ended up in. Yep. That's the best state to be in, bro. Because again,
pursuing God.
acknowledging that or surrendering kind of to the fractal of what we consider God. Because again, I feel the problems start as soon as you try to define.
Yes, okay. So that's kind of on par with like this thing that we were kind of talking about morning about words that kind of don't really exist.
Yeah.
They exist because we give them meaning.
God is
kind
one of those
thing.
words kind of thing.
I mean, kind of, it started from the word deserve.
Oh, I forgot to take my tablet. Sorry, yeah. It did start from the word deserve.
Because it's a thing that means something different to every single person, depending on like their upbringing, depending on all of the things that brought them to this point, kind of thing. And so deserve isn't a word that you can measure. Deserve isn't a thing that you can like, that you can see, touch, feel, taste. It's not a thing that you can know. Is God a thing that you can know? But like, no, the pursuit of God is a thing that is like that individuation, that understanding both the unconscious and the subconscious together, and how we all exist in this. I don't know. It can't be defined. It can only be explored.
And depending on where you grew up, what country you grew up in, God means something different to you. And it's one of those things where just be with it. Be with that which you are. Be with that which you are. And then tell me when to stop, ideally. Maybe you can even tell me when to stop, Sean.
They go raring and tearing and fighting for love, for the land they call Calais.
Calais?
Calais and the Lord up above. I bet that's a song.
Might be. Sounds kind of like a lyric.
Starp! That means upside down.
Apsara's hands. I usually don't like this card for some reason. I don't know why I don't like this card much. My body is having a hard time. I'm not feeling that good. Ugh. You're looking for the page?
Almost. It's the next one. Oh, I passed it.
Willing to help. Number 27?
5.
Number 25. I was about to say, almost thought it was Gav's special number.
Completion.
I like it. Maybe you needed to fart. Maybe. Could be. Could be something that helps. All right. Achievement and completion. It's not exactly 27. I thought it was 27 for a second. It's 25. 25. Achievement and completion. I'll read the reversed meaning first, and then I'll read the upside. Reversed. As you resist completion, you diminish what you have accomplished. Ease into the knowing that everything is temporary and that endings begets new beginnings. That feels like
on par with some stuff that we shared today.
Yep, very much so. Gracious, playful, feminine deities called Apsaras are found sculpted everywhere throughout the great temple complex at Angkor Wat in Cambodia. 9 exaggerated hand movements borrowed from these captivating sculptures complement the image of pink water lilies that fill a pond facing this famous temple. 9 is the number of completion. The achievements of the ancient Khmer culture are undeniable. Three circles offer a sense of wholeness as you contemplate the completion of this chapter of your life. You have accomplished much and realized success in the achievement of your purpose. As you approach the conclusion of this phase, honor the work you have completed and the decisions that have brought you to this moment. It is time now to expand your vision and to choose a new path. Each life is filled with beginnings and endings. Even our highest aspirations find completion. Life continues in a manner that is not always predictable, yet with an attitude of flexibility and a sense of adventure, you will see that new horizons and fresh opportunities are always available. Look to your future with optimism and hope, knowing that magic and new horizons are just around the corner. This card is for me.
I was thinking that whenever you pulled it, whenever you read the reverse thing, I was
Right.
like,
The completion, him starting this new job as well. This feels good. Okay, maybe I do like this card. I think the reason I don't like this card is because I always felt like it was trying to get me to get done with doing my streams. That's the way that I've interpreted it before. And like I'm never gonna be done. I'm never done.
but what are the things that you're done with? I think it's saying to look back at the things that you have completed and
I'm like trying to do this work in waking up, right? That's the day stream topic. Trying to wake up a certain way of being in myself, raising my awareness out of just like the ego layer and into the oneness layer a little bit. All right, that's the thing I feel I need to get done with. And like the oneness layer, I feel again has that quality of God to it. And this might be my own relationship with God being not as good as it could be, but I don't know if God cares about us. All right, in that way. I believe that love is true, right? And God's love is so ever permeant that things continue. But if I am actively drowning, God is not going to save me. A person might. All right. And in that way, it can
if
feel
God
to
is
me.
awareness. I don't know. I feel like okay, sorry.
No, in that way, I sometimes feel like if I reach that point of unity consciousness, I will care about less. And I have noticed that in myself as well. Right? When I get to a point of meditation, sitting on a rock, where I stop I stop concerning myself with the problems of life and I just am that oneness. I kind of care about nothing in a good way, experientially, right? Caring about nothing in that moment feels like a release, like a being free, like a unburdenedness. But I don't know if I want to exist in that space at all times, kind of thing. All right. It's like I want to stay a person in
I
some
think
ways.
you mentioned I don't know, like I got stuck in the beginning where you're like, if I'm drowning in water, God isn't going to save me. One, who said God was going to save you? Who said saving you was caring? And then also, what is God when it saves you? If
So
it saves you, if it chooses to, like,
that's
there's all
where
of these like variables in this
my
thing that you're using to kind of, I don't want to say quantify, but like even define.
feel. I think you're right in that. You know, and like my definition would be, that's why I've almost like assigned God as a quality to everything, right? That if God had to save me, they would save me as a person, right? Be it a woman or a man saving me from drowning, kind of thing, right? And in that quality, God could save me from drowning, right? And that person would save me from drowning because they care.
And then what is saving?
Saving is making sure I don't drown in that instance, right?
Yeah, but
Don't go under the water, make sure I don't die, right? Like it's the kind of like perishing of a life, right? And in the ultimate sense, the way that God has been introduced to me as a child, God is this ethereal thing, right? This larger than life thing. And in that way, if that is something that is, I'm pretty sure that what that is doesn't care what goes on here, right? And it's up to us to bring what we think God is supposed to be into this world as the self. But what I've noticed is that even as the self, that's what I'm like saying with this card, doesn't make me feel. Even with the self, there is a carelessness that arises when you find yourself in that unity consciousness because you realize it doesn't matter, kind of thing, right? Doesn't actually matter.
no, okay, so we kind of do get to a point to where you and I, because up until that point, I couldn't say that I agreed or disagreed on anything at all that you'd said in that point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know, that can't say I disagree or I hear what you're saying. It's one of those things where it's like what you say about the world says more about you than the world itself, right? So like I'm listening to this from your point of view and not, but whenever you said that you don't know if it matters kind of thing, it's like where we meet here at this point. Saying caring, like how do you quantify caring? What is caring? It's one of those things. It's the same as deserving. It means something different to everybody else. Well, the way one person shows care is not the same way that somebody receives it as caring. Right? I'm trying to, and this is an example. I'm trying to lead you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ as your Father because I care about you. And it's going to look different to the way that you receive it.
Yeah. So I think care for me is like an actions thing, right? Where if I see someone drowning and I turn around and walk away, that would be the careless act. And if I see someone drowning and I walk towards them to try and save them, that would be the caring act.
I'm not meaning to laugh. I just I reach into the infinity whenever we try to find anecdotes out in the world to and so whenever you say if I see somebody and walk away, in my mind I imagine them drowning, like giving the middle finger while they're drowning and just like
good luck.
Fuck you, I want this.
Good luck. Walks closer to them as they're sinking into the water.
So I'm like, I care about them. I think this is what they want. So I guess the best thing to do is walk away.
I'm pretty sure they want to drown. And I care so much that I'll let them.
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just asking questions.
Nah. What a fractal. I have a short little, what I'll call almost, I don't know if it's exactly would count as one, but I think I wrote a koan for yesterday's poem. Are you ready to be a koan?
Ooh! Dan, here comes Dan asking the questions.
Oh my goodness. My freaking neck. Is Dan asking good questions?
What if the drowning man was Hitler? Then saving him is careful or careless?
Oh. Well, I'll save him so I can kick his ass on the shore. I'll save him so I can kick his ass. That's how much I care.
So
drags him out of the water. So it's like, thank you for saving me. It's like, I'm not saving you from the water. I'm giving you to myself. You think I'm stuck in here with you? You're stuck in here with me.
I wasn't gonna give the water the joy of this.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna give the water? The water isn't gonna take satisfaction of kicking your ass. I'm taken care of. What's up to you, Mr. Wonderful? It's nice having you here. Mr.
Wonderful, I love that.
That is a cool name, huh? What if the drowning... Love is true. Hey, I've had an incredible positive few weeks. Yeah. What are some amazing things happening for y'all? Me and Joe have done a bunch of cool stuff already.
Spring is coming. Travel is in the plans at some point. Eventually. plants will be planted. We'll get to go outside and go on walks and hikes. That's something to look forward to for sure. Kayaking.
Ooh, that is gonna be fun.
It's almost kayak season.
Ooh, I love this flower. Melt literally caused World War II on friggin' real. Sorry, my bad. What if saving him convinces him not to be Hitler, and then you kick his ass and you make World War II inevitable? Then I'll have to unkick his ass to...
The answer is typically, I can't say always, the answer is typically, it depends for most situations.
That's true.
I think there is this like kind of saying where like they ask the Dalai Lama or the Buddha or somebody like what they would do in that situation, and if somebody had a gun and asked permission to shoot Hitler, this guy, this bad person, would he allow it in that situation? Would he give him permission? And like the Buddha, or I guess it wasn't Buddha, the Dalai Lama is like, I guess it just depends. I won't know until I'm ever in that situation.
It's like I'll know what the right answer is to the question once I'm asked it by the right person, kind of thing. And yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where I was kind of like laying it on thick. I was trying to add entertainment value. I don't know if the things I say is sometimes interpreted as my genuine opinions. I think my genuine opinions are pretty tame for the most part. You might be bored. Oh my goodness, my poor neck. Why is it like that? Okay, I'm fine. This is one of my favorite flowers in a while, actually. I really like this one. You ready to see it? I don't think you've seen it, Joe. I'll show you, friends. I guess you're gonna see together. Look at those hearts flanking each other in the middle. And then more hearts. And then more hearts. Hey!
That looks like a face.
That's
Looks kind of like an orangutan.
Look at this cool symbol. I really like this one too. Yeah. Alrighty. Witness your eyes one more time, and I will read you a little koan.
What's
My
that?
heart eyes.
What's that?
I also don't know what that is. That I've been mentioning that happens.
That only happens to you. It's not.
Yeah, I think it's a translation thing. Like if I click on it, check this. No, it doesn't let me do that.
Doesn't show up for me.
Yeah, it's a comment. Like every time someone has been sending like an emoji or something, it does that. I remember saying something on stream one time, and I don't think anybody understood what I was talking about. I was like, "What is that character?" Okay, flower has been shown, and the poem is nice and short. It's like a koan, like a little three-liner. It goes, capabilities, capacity. Your capabilities are not at capacity, optimized to become what you're meant to be, holder of reality.
Well, that's a poem.
Is a poem? Nice and short. Just like that. Says everything I need to say. Quick. One more time. Capabilities, capacity. Your capacity is not, your capabilities are not at capacity, optimized to become what you're meant to be, holder of reality. Right? Does that make sense? What does that mean to you when you hear that? How do you interpret that?
Me? Are you asking me?
I'm asking you, yeah.
It's not a question meant to be pondered, and what does that mean to me? It doesn't mean anything to me necessarily right now in this exact moment. Once I start thinking about it, I can extract meaning from it, but it means a lot of things. I can't say it doesn't mean anything. It means a lot of things. And so how do I
can tell you what it means to me as the writer. Like me as a kid during high school, I guess you did it too, right? Where we would bring a poem out and then we would analyze the poem and the teacher would ask us what we thought it meant. This one to me, it's like I feel like it was very simple actually. What I was trying to say is your capabilities are not at capacity, almost like trying to remind the reader that they're not as overwhelmed as they might think they are yet,
Interesting.
right? That they still have all of this capability ahead of them, kind of like banked in the subconscious, kind of like this, capability that is, for instance, like we've had conversations like that about not knowing what you're capable of until you're in the instance, right? Like again, Dalai Lama thing. I feel like it even links up perfectly with that. Like you don't know if you're capable of making the executive decision to end all world wars or at least World War II in that way. Did you start on Reddit? I did. We got an old school art band friend. I did start on Reddit. You look like a baby who just woke up. Thank you.
We did just wake up.
That's a
That's
compliment to
actually
me.
not true.
I'm baby. So that's the first line. Your capabilities are not at capacity, right? Where you're so much more capable than you might know. Optimize to become what you're meant to be. Where optimizing to me, you've noticed the way that I live my life. I try to optimize to simplify the things that interrupt my pattern of capability, right? I'm capable of being loving, for example, more loving even, but I need to optimize in order to be so. If I don't bathe myself, if I don't sleep enough, if I don't eat good food, if I don't exercise, all of those are optimizings for me to become what I'm meant to be. Holder of reality, right? That as a cup, right? That if this cup can be filled with capabilities, that cup is not close to filled because you are the thing holding reality, right? Like there's nothing as big as you are. So don't let yourself be convinced that you are at capacity just yet. Something that holds reality cannot be filled as easily. Did you start on Reddit? I did. Again, Sussy McSuss face.
Saucy McSuss
That's a
face.
hilarious username. Hey, stop it. Yeah, Sussy McSuss face. I did start on Reddit. You should share creative writing on Discord. It would be cool to share and get feedback and thoughts.
Are you on the Discord?
I
Mr.
am happy
Wonderful?
that you're doing that, and feel free to do that as well. But my creative writing is a part of my Patreon posts. Right. There is a free tier, and I do post some of my work for free every now and then. I actually posted a free piece of work.
But prompts might be like a creative writing on Discord. We actually have a thing on the Discord that's called
Yeah.
Creative Space. So it's not necessarily just creative writing. There's like art. It's called Creative Space. And so Hoopy's sharing pictures of the moon. We've had some friends that showed. Oh no!
That's Hoopy.
Nope.
Hoopy tried to add a bot to the thing, and it just like bugged out.
Oh, that's what that is. Sam's got some of her paintings on there, like her poor paintings. But yeah, Creative Space on the Discord.
Did you see my snow selfie in the Discord? No.
What?
Did you post it in general?
Oh, I think I posted that in general.
No. Gob just asked us, did you see my snow selfie in Discord? Ooh, gotcha. Cool. If I share stuff, please share
Totally.
stuff. This space is made for you too.
Oh, hey, cool. Look, it's Kristen.
Is that Kristen? Oh, the new friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan invited us.
Oh,
Christy, I'm from Philadelphia.
I forgot Mr. Wonderful's like within. I was probably within like 30 minutes of him yesterday
You posted something? What do you mean now?
because he's from
Oh, where he's from?
that place.
Indy.
I was trying not to dox him, but you know.
I mean, India's a pretty big
is a big
place.
place.
Okay,
I was there
gotcha.
yesterday.
It's true. Alrighty, we've shared poetries, we've shared card readings, we've shared space. It was a pleasure having you friends here with me today.
I'm trying to find God.
Yeah, me too. Gob, where did you post it, bro? Maybe he sent it to me directly.
Oh, that would make sense.
Could be. Let's see. Nope. Not seeing any direct messages. In general, niet. Introduce yourself. Niet. Name the name. Yo. Niet. Niet. Whoa. Is that
Oh,
real?
Nice.
I know. Is that real? I think that's real.
Dude, did Hoopy get a tattoo?
I think so. Hoopy, are you here right
I
now?
don't think he is.
Are
I've
you
not
lurking
seen
in the
him.
background? Bro, you ignored. Wait, Google Pixels are available in South Africa? We're not in South Africa. And no, they're not. Her phone like almost had a conniption fit the last time she was in South Africa.
Yeah.
Like,
It took a long time to recover.
it was like literally thinking that it got stolen or something. Nah, it's in the pets. Yeah.
Pets. It's in pets.
No, it's not real.
There he is. There's Sweet God.
Oh, that's actually awesome. Him with a doobie. You got such kind eyes,
I don't know
bro.
if it's a...
You look very cold, dude. You look as cold as I've been.
Can I show it, Goop? Is that okay? Maybe not because of the content. Maybe that thing. Right
You'll
there.
better go and join the Discord to see cool photos and stuff.
Here, I'll show you Louie. Goop, what's Louie's brother's name?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he gives me permission.
Yeah, nice. Funny about our pan. That's a really cool
It's
photo.
tobacco.
It's tobacco, of course.
There's
Smoking,
our friend Gab.
smoking a ciggy.
There's our homie.
It's a cool community there, revolved around a house DJ in Louisville.
Oh.
Y'all should come to one of the shows. It's a great
Oh.
community, super friendly. I would love that. Funny about Arpan, I met a cool community there. Nice. You were from the Arpan days as well, Mr. Wonderful? I know he joined us, he joined for the first time after I came to America.
Yeah, I remember because you called him. You didn't read the name right, and I was like, wonderful.
Wonderful. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Look at this. It's fake.
Ah, Hoopy.
Hoopy bamboozled us.
Hoopy bamboozled.
But
We thought he got a tattoo.
yeah, this is something that we suddenly spotted on the Discord.
And then
This is not contrary to my program.
and then we saw a watermark.
That is Carl Young, right?
I thought so. I'm pretty
That's-
sure
that's-
that's young Carl.
yeah.
That's Carl Younger.
And then the baby of him, Carl Youngest. Oh, good old hoops. Bamboozling us. Alrighty. It's time for us to say goodbye. Good pun. She's very clever with her words. Hippie bamboozy. Thank you, friends, for joining. It's a pleasure, seriously, having you all here on this beautiful Sunday. It's snowing outside. I kind of want to go look at it. I'm like, ooh, snow. I like snow. Peace out. Have a good Sunday. Bye-bye. Good stream. Thank you. Gabri-goo. We love you, friends. See you again soon. Tomorrow. All right. Ta-ta-na.